All right, guys, so welcome to today's video. Doing something a little different. About to hook up with this guy right here. A lot of y'all will remember him from the DZ KBF the 10. This is Jeremy Mitchell. He won his way into the 10 through the All-American Kayak Classic last year. This year he's fishing the BOS series, KBF, and he's fishing the Bass series, trying to smash some fish. But today we're out here taking some veterans fishing and somebody from the Air Force. So the Fallen Outdoors doesn't discriminate against Air Force guys if you weren't really in the military. So anyway, here we go, fishing the river, Ozarks style. We might even run into Jason Bateman while we're on the river. Y'all stay tuned.
I feel partially attacked right now.
All right, so we're only on the water. Like, there's the trucks right there. He's already got a fish.
Monster.
We got that first fish jinx out of the way. We appreciate that, Jeremy.
Hey guys, I'm Jeremy Mitchell. I volunteer with a veterans organization called the Fallen Outdoors, and we're out here on the Big Piney River with Chad Hoover, 2 other veterans, and another volunteer, Aaron Sims. And the Fallen Outdoors is a veterans charity that specializes in getting veterans, active duty service members, and their families in the woods and on the water. Today we're floating about 7.5 miles, and we should be able to find some pre-spawn smallies that are really aggressive. You can learn more about the Fallen Outdoors on our Facebook pages or thefallenoutdoors.com.
I don't get a lot of firsts as long as I've been doing this, but the double milk crate stack is a first.
That bottom one?
I've seen people cut the top off of one and put it on as the bottom and flip it upside down, but I've never seen the full.
That bottom one houses a full-size beat cycle.
The full double stack.
Yep.
You grabbed it by the tail, that was it.
This landscape in the Ozarks is just freaking unbelievably gorgeous. And honestly, it doesn't matter how I show it to you on video, it doesn't translate. It doesn't translate to how beautiful it actually is here.
Towards me too.
Get him, son. A monster. Look at these river fish, man. Even when they're just not that big, they're freaking gorgeous. Look at that. That is awesome. I got a tree coming. Hold up. Put him back on that little willow leaf trick on the spinner bait, y'all. Ooh, look at that wood back there in that hole, baby. Juicy. How was it? Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. There we go. Little guy. But it's a fish. Take a look at this one right here. Another little guy, but man, are they fun. And are they pretty on the river? And do they ever like that little willow leaf on the back of that spinnerbait? Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, guys, there is literally, I mean, there's some things like this, but not very many, because this is awesome. Such a gorgeous river. You don't see anybody. You don't see any trash. It's just freaking, yeah. So much wildlife. Seen a giant deer and 3 mink and a bunch of freaking turkeys and wood ducks, and I mean, what better way to spend a spring day? So go float a river. All right, guys, so check this dude out right here. Got out on a bar, and yeah, look at that pretty fish. And it choked that willow vibe from Z-Man. So let me get this out of here, get this fish back in the water, and I'll show you what I caught it on. So this time of year, this thing right here is flat deadly. It's got that willow blade, which looks a lot like, you know, a small bait fish, and then I just match it up with a really small swim bait by cutting the head off. And cool, is that thing deadly or what?
Definitely don't want to go down that back.
Nope. All right, so talk to me about them shoes real quick.
Well, I'm a pretty vibrant person. I'm a Skittles. That's what the old lady says. I prefer the Skittles colors, you know?
So you're wearing them on purpose?
Oh yeah, this wasn't a mistake. I am colorblind, but not that bad.
So talk to me about some of your other fashion choices.
Well, if you ask my wife, I don't make good fashion choices. I have no fashion sense. My standard winter coat, every year, all year. I get a brand new one for Christmas, and they last me about a year. That's it. That's my fashion.
So flannel.
Yep.
And what is that actually called?
I'm not sure. Obnoxious. Just short of glow in the dark.
I don't think it's short of it. I was actually looking for the battery pack earlier.
Yeah.
Now, did you intentionally match the kayak and the shoes in kind of the same spectrum, or was that a...
Well, the wife bought these for me, so she probably did, yeah, knowing her.
So she knew you had this kayak?
Yes.
And then she bought those shoes?
Yep, she's matchy-matchy.
What's that?
Straight out of the Skeet Reese catalog.
I mean, Skeet Reese wouldn't even wear these, you know what I'm saying? And if Skeet Reese would turn them down... What else you got? What else you got that's unique apparel?
Unique apparel?
Yeah.
I don't have
Didn't
any...
you say you had like a unicorn helmet or something earlier?
I
when we were
do.
talking?
I have two of them. I have one that has a furry mohawk, and then I have one that has a light-up horn and ears, and a little plastic light-up mohawk.
When would one wear such apparatus?
Usually during side-by-siding. You know, it's one of those things you got to stand out. You don't want to get hit on the trail, right?
I got you.
And I have the LED light-up shoes as well.
Well, you actually have shoes that light up.
Just like the kids have. Yep, they make them in adult sizes too.
What brand is that? Do you know?
No.
No? Okay, cool. All right, let's get through here. Well, if we don't make it back till after dark, we know his shoes can lead the way.
That's right.
All right, guys, so we're about halfway through the float, and we have caught, I don't know, between us 100 fish. Not all of them were on camera. Not all of them did we try to get on camera. A lot of them are really small. A couple decent fish. One of the decent fish I didn't get on camera. But man, you want to talk about beautiful. Like, look at this. Look at this up here, this bluff. Look at that bluff up. I mean, I know the camera doesn't do it justice, especially since it's kind of blown out, but golly, these bluffs all along the way are just phenomenal. And you'll see deer up in the hills. I've seen mink, some turkeys. God, you want to just talk about a great way to spend a day. Love it. Look at that little pretty thing right there. They are flat choking this thing today. Look at it. There's a lot of minnows and a lot of shad in here, and they are all over that pattern. Of course, these guys are over here catching them on crankbait, so there's probably a lot of crawfish in here too, but that's a pretty little dude right there. Look at this beaver right here. Wait a second. That ain't a beaver. That's a fat groundhog. Good Lord. That joker right there is like literally as big as a beaver. He's just chilling. Hey, groundhog. Look here, son. Look here, son. Hey. I was like the honey badger of groundhogs too. He don't care. You just don't see stuff like this any other way than in the kayak. So again, I'm over there jacking with a groundhog, and these two knuckleheads are over here fishing a deer head out of the strainer. That's a cool. That's a nice looking deer. All right, guys, check this out. I'm gonna show you what a trailer looks like that a Army engineer builds. Hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you guys this real quick. So look at this thing. It's only about 72 foot long.
It's the easiest trailer to back up.
You only need a football field to turn it around in. But look at that, he don't even gotta get over his neon green shoes to hook it up. You could put another kayak in front of it if you wanted to. So if you want to start kayak fishing, basically what you do is you start with 2 milk crates and 4 sets of the bungees with the ball on the end like that. Then you build yourself a Y-Wing Fighter trailer. Get some Tupperware, like so. Some neon green glow-in-the-dark shoes when you wear your battery pack in your back pocket back there, and bam, you're set. Love it. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. Hope y'all enjoyed. I don't know how this video is going to turn out because I was really fishing and not really filming, and there's a lot of knuckleheadery that took place. It's what happens when you put a bunch of military guys with a guy in the Air Force. It's kind of how it works out. Anyway, love y'all. See you in the next video.